Hey, it's Jessica Mingus. I am a loan signing agent here in North Texas. I often refer to myself as a mobile notary, and I first got into this business almost 5 years ago, just becoming a notary as an extension of my real estate business to make things more convenient for my clients. But first, before you can become a signing agent, you need to become a notary. Uh, so when I did this, I believe I chose the standard package. You have state requirements that you'll find in all of the packages. Of course, you'll need your stamp, your journal, and the Texas fee schedule and frame. The journal is very easy to fill out, and you have to do so with every single notarization for your records. It is a state requirement. And then the Texas bond for 4 years. All of the packages include a hotline that you can call 24/7, and I believe I've actually had to use them twice in the past 5 years. And then you will need E&O insurance to be a signing agent and to get those orders. So might as well go ahead and get that now. And I believe I did it for first year. I didn't know if I was going to like it, but they do have a 4-year option. Pick out your journal, kind of stamp you want, and I don't know if that means there's different inks, but you want to go with black ink for sure. And then to be honest with you, I never opened any of the guidebooks that I had ordered, so I'll skip that. And you will want to order, if it is an option, I believe I ordered it through the National Notary Association, some sort of invoice sheets to make your life easier. You can just fill them out on pen and paper. Of course, you can create one digitally, but I just filled mine out on pen and paper when necessary. When it was requested that I submit an invoice to any of the signing companies that I'm a part of. And after you have completed this, create an account, you will be able to submit your application to the Secretary of State requesting your commission through this association. And they do have a checklist I found on their website. Processes to becoming a notary. Of course, you have to be 18. Have not been convicted of a felony or crime that involves these things, and a resident of the state of Texas. But you will be notified once that all goes through that you have been accepted with your notary commission. That'll go get to you via email, and then you can become the process to becoming a loan signing agent. And looking at this, I believe I chose the training and resources option because I did have a National Notary Association membership. I might have chose that option, but definitely you can just choose the BGS and training option. You have to have a background screening. It is required by the mortgage industry, yes. And to be certified and have a knowledge, especially if you're not in the real estate industry or title industry, of the documents, because 9 times out of 10 you will be notarizing as a signing agent some sort of real estate related documents. There'll be closing documents. So yeah, once you have done your background screening, you'll get a copy of that for your records, and then you will have an account created by the association on signingagent.com, and you will have a certified listing as a loan signing agent on that website. So that is the gist of it. And then once you've done all of that, the signing agent course is very good about telling you how to market yourself to title companies. But for me personally and what I am already doing full time with 3 little kids, I created an account on signingorders.com and I get notifications of orders in my area. I would say I get probably at least 5 or 6 orders a week that I can either accept or deny, or you can just not answer them. I mean, you get to choose which orders you take, and I maybe only take 1 to 2 a month now. And then I also have an account on notary-.com. So, like I may have mentioned, it's a notification straight to you via text or email when there is a signing order. Usually if it's in my radius that I've set up, but sometimes there are orders on the job board, but they usually don't make sense for me for the fee. Like, I'm not going to drive 86 miles for 40 bucks, or I'm not going to drive 68 miles for 60 bucks. Usually I take orders within $80 plus, and I live outside of city limits, outside of town. This is an old address for me. I do need to update that. But these are my fees, and I made it all negotiable. And sometimes you'll get requests to just go to a property and take pictures. And those fees are usually small, 50 to 60 bucks. But if you already got to make a trip to town or you're already going to be in that area, and it makes sense for you, I would consider it. Sometimes you'll get orders for just knocking on a door and serving papers like a constable would. And it says in the past 12 months on this website, I've completed 12 signings. And then the past 3 months, 3. So I guess on average, that's 1 a month through this platform. And you can also market yourself as a notary to your neighborhood. And that's a good way to create some, convenience and community for your neighbors and get them taken care of. I believe the standard is $6 per stamp. But these signing orders pay you very differently. So that's how I do it. To have an extra 160 bucks, it's a month. It's definitely, that's on the low end. It's a side gig that, might cover my groceries for 2 weeks or something. But really, it's just good to have that ability to notarize stuff. You never know when something will come up. So, thanks.